Welcome guys, Adam here, Blackfyre Productions. Welcome back to another episode of World War Marvel. I am joined once again by Kurtis. How are you, sir?
Doing well, thanks.
Excellent. We are back. We are back.
Yes.
How was your holidays?
It was good. It was somewhat relaxing, as you know, with 3 children, as much as it can be.
Right? And the blizzard that we got, the
Yes.
snow condition over Christmas
crazy.
Eve into Christmas Day, it was like nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts. I had a sickness go through my house, which kind of sucks, but we managed and we juggled all the Christmases. Like my Christmas with my in-laws and my sister-in-law and that. She came down. We were supposed to do it on the weekend before Christmas, and then it got canceled because people were sick. And then we were like, okay, let's do it on Boxing Day. And then her youngest one was sick, and so she came down to my wife's parents and was staying there because they live in London. And so like they were sick and everything, so we had to push it back again. And so like we did it eventually on the 1st. No, on the 27th, after they went home, we got together with Amanda's parents automatically. So it was just a lot of juggling and like back and forth and everything else. So
yeah, got there eventually.
Eventually, yeah. It's just juggling, right? And so, it is what it is. So the holidays are done, back to sort of like normal now. You know, I go back to school next week, and it's sort of like, it'll be, I guess, when this airs, I'll already be in school, but yeah. At time of filming, back to school next week. So back to life, back to normal. So, but today, we're throwing down some MCP.
We are.
And we have already rolled off. I have priority. And what did you end up drawing? You went with your secures.
Yeah, you made me take my secures, so I got intrusions open as seals collapse, and you got hammers.
Hammers. I don't know if that's good or bad for me.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Like, I'm using Weapon X.
Yeah, Weapon X, I mean, they do pretty well with a hammer, but I'm bringing Black Order today, and
they also do very well
too, so.
And we're going to be really close at grips, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
You know, it's going to be right in there on top of one another, because it's map C for intrusion, so right across the center point, and then map D, which for the extracts, that's not really going to matter as much, right? So.
Yeah, it's really, you know, these are ones that got a slight tweak with the crisis changes, and you know, intrusions, I think, lost the damage that you take when you move in between, and then they cleaned up the wording on hammers, so you only get a 1 power penalty.
Not 1 per.
So if you're playing multiple, then it doesn't affect you as much.
Yeah.
But other than that, these aren't no fancy new shapes today. It's a C and D, fight
G's
in the middle,
or I's or anything else like that. So I do have a couple of those in my list, which I'm going to use at a tournament. This list at a tournament tomorrow. See how it fares.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the Weapon X Sentinels. I'm not too sure of yet. I've only used them once on their own, and it wasn't a good day.
But they sure look great.
Oh, they look fantastic.
They look so good.
So they look so good. So, what was the threat level that we decided to go at then?
So we're gonna go with 18 today.
18. It made me change my game plan up, because I'm like, I knew what I was gonna run at 17, and then we never got a 17, but that's okay. And on like 19, I knew what I could have done too, but didn't get that.
I picked the right one, I guess.
You did. You made me think, so I had to change things up slightly. Before we get into the match, you got to give a big shout out to Torchlight Games and Hobbies. They are based out of Burlington, Ontario, Canada. You can check their link to their web store in the description of the video down below. Use the code FIRE5, save yourself 5% off of your hobby supply needs, so paints, paintbrushes, etc. If you like the content we're producing here on Blackfyre Productions, you can also support us through our Patreon page. Link in description down below as well. So, without further ado, I guess let's show everybody our armies, show them the board, and get right into the match from there. And here we are with my roster for today. It is my Weapon X Sentinels roster. So the characters that I'm bringing in today's match are Honey Badger, and then we got a 5-threat Cassandra Nova, 4-threat Sabretooth Apex Predator, 4-threat Logan the Wolverine, and then a 3-threat Domino. The other characters I could have taken are these 2 Sentinels, Sentinel Prime in the back there, and then Deadpool and X-23. Tax cards that I'm bringing with me are Exceptional Healing and Mental Domination. No matter the cost, Dossier, and Are You Sure You Want to Remember? Obviously, for the extracts that I got the hammers. I could have also had Research Station or Struggle for the Cubes Continue, and my 3 secures are Intrusions, Swords, and a Gamma Waves. So that is what I'm running today. And here we are with Kurtis's roster. Why don't you walk us through who you're bringing and what you have?
So today I'm bringing Thanos with Mind and Space Gems, Kurtis with the Reality Gem, and Black Swan with the Power Gem. We're going very tall and lots of gems. I also have Medusa, Gamora, Proxima Midnight, Winter Soldier, Baron Zemo, Nebula, and Toad.
Very cool.
And then for tactics cards, I'm bringing Mothership, Blood to Spare, Power of the Cosmos, Inspiring Monologue, and Recalibration Matrix. And I also have First of the Black Order, Price of Failure, Escort to Safety, Execute, and Daughters of Thanos. And then I brought along Intrusions that we'll play today with Demons Downtown and Deadly Meteors.
Yep.
And then Skrulls, Fear Grips World, and the Montesi formula for my extracts.
I like it. And here we are with the board for today. We are using a iWargame mat. Can't remember the name of this mat specifically, but it's one of the older ones that have the older style deployment on it. Not deployment, but layouts, I should say. So we have a Fisk sort of construction site over here. We got the Deadpool taco truck over there. And then we got the hammer and portals across the center. So there's a portal, another hammer and portal over there. We got a hammer over here and a hammer over behind that tree over there. Kurtis, you're setting up on that side?
Yep.
Okay, I will set up on this side. Everything is basically what it is. I think it's like size 3. The trees are size 2, cars are size 2. I think the Bobcat size 3. Fisk building size 4. Those buildings over there are size 5, I think. So, and then I think these ones are size 1.
Yep.
And what do you want to call those barriers?
Those 2.
2? Sounds good to me.
Yep.
So then everything else would be size 1, but I don't think it's really going to matter that much in this one.
Not a lot of throws on board.
Nope. So we'll come back with deployment next. Here we are with deployment. I have placed X-23 and Logan over there, Cassandra over in the center, Domino there, and Sabretooth behind the taco truck where we got Black Swan over on the other side. And we got Thanos there, and we got Kurtis over there. So that's what the board's looking like, and I will come back with round 1 next. I think Will and I were chatting here, and I don't know if it's good advice or not, but I think what I'm going to do, so somebody just doesn't die outright, I'm going to activate Cassandra Nova. She's going to move, and she's going to come up here and just spend 1 to pick up that hammer. That's all she's going to do. So she'll just go actually back. She'll just go back. And then I also, thanks Will for reminding me, after deployment I've obviously placed, are you sure you want to remember, on Logan over here, and then also during the first power phase played Dossier, which you placed on Black Swan.
Black Swan, yep.
Over there. So they're on the opposite side of the board, but that can change quite quickly. Honey Badger's going to go because, Will, you're going to pass for your first action, yeah? I think Honey Badger is going to go for me. And I think she's going to move. And she's going to move over this way. Somewhere. Over here. Something. And Honey Badger's going to come over here, sit on that portal. Not that she can contest or anything like that. But that's okay. She'll just sit there in case somebody else decides to show up. All right, Will, what are you going to do for your first actual activation of doing something?
Keep calling me Will.
Sorry. Shit. I apologize, Kurtis. Oh my gosh. Have I done that multiple times?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. We were talking about Will earlier, too.
I forgive you.
I apologize, Kurtis. Holy fuck.
All right, Thanos is going to do stupid things. He's going to start with a space gem.
Yep.
And go up, spend 1 to pick up the home hammer.
Yep. Out of 3. You got 8 power between 3 characters.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane, if you ask me.
It's a little stupid. And then Thanos is going to move up because that's what he does.
Yep.
And put him right about there.
Sounds good.
He'll spend 2 to portal in Cassandra Nova.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Thanos is fair and balanced.
What was that? Do you want to repeat that?
Because Thanos is fair and balanced. giving the viewers a treat.
Oh
today.
my gosh. This is so
Mind gem.
so bad. So bad.
and then he'll throw a 7 dice physical strike into her.
Yeah. Okay. Well then.
Let's see what happens here.
5 wilds.
Just a casual.
Just 5 wilds. That's yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Wow. She gets 5 power and 5 damage. And with all those wilds, you throw Cassandra Nova into the tree. Because it's before damage is dealt, I take another point of damage, which is 6 damage on her. And yeah, that's it, right? She's gonna die next turn. So
yes,
yeah.
Thanos is done.
Okay. Domino's gonna go for me to try to retaliate, I guess. I'm just gonna come back behind that barrier there and do my assault pistols into Thanos. 4 dice. I will spend a power to turn that into a crit.
Yep.
And I'll get that power back as well.
Blocking none.
You're gonna take 3.
Okay.
So that's 3. I'm doing it again with rapid fire now. Let's see if I can get that same result. I will spend 1 and gain 1 for that crit.
Oh, blocking none again.
Okay. So you take 1 this time.
Okay.
So what's next for you, Will? What's next? Shit, I did it again. Kurtis, holy crap. This, like, I haven't done this before. That's a stupid thing.
This is why I bring Thanos, because you keep calling me Will.
Because I keep calling you Will. Will, you can. Will, you...
Corvus is going to put a 4 dice energy atom splitter into Cassandra Nova.
Okay, I got 3 dice here. That's 3. I'm blocking 1. So she dazes and drops a hammer. I don't think you're within 1.
Okay, I'm going to put it over here then.
Sounds good to me. Corvus now is going to do something.
Yeah, Corvus and Thanos will spend 2 for Mothership.
Yep.
So we'll place Corvus right there.
Sounds good.
Spend his last one to pick up the hammer.
I like it.
And I think he has 1 more attack, so he'll throw another atom splitter into Domino.
Okay. Energy?
Yeah, 5 dice with the hammer.
Yep. Let's see what he
And
gets.
Thanos will spend 2 to death to create, so it'll be 7 actually.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't get any of the crits rolled in, but still a 6.
Yeah. Block none. That is a dazed Domino. Logan's gonna go. I'm gonna come up here. I gotta be within 3 still of a friendly character, unfortunately, but I want to be within 3 of Thanos there. I'm gonna do my X-Slash into Thanos. Let's see what happens with that. That's good. So that's not bad at all. I will take it because after the beating that I have just taken. All right, so I do have a Pierce.
Yeah, I think this is where I spend 3 on, well, spend 4 with the hammer on recalibration matrix, and we roll them again and see if I can do better.
Okay, I hope I roll just as good. No, look at that. Yeah, you're fine. And after that recalibration matrix, where I thought I was doing well, Logan comes over there within 1 of Thanos. Black Swan's up.
All right, Black Swan is going to take a move.
Yep.
And then I think I can get...
Well, you can get pretty darn close.
Yeah. She'll spend 2 on her charge.
Yep. Is it a physical or energy attack that she does? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They're both physical or
5
energy.
dice physical.
Yep.
You can just sneak into...
100%.
Sneak into there.
To get within 2?
Yep.
I like it.
So it'll be 5 dice.
Yep.
Into Logan.
Okay.
2.
I block 2.
Okay.
So, does have a push effect now.
Yeah. So just there, I guess.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right. Black Swan's done too.
Yep. Sabretooth is gonna go. Move. And just spend 1 to pick up that hammer. And that is his go, and that's the end of the round. All right, so cleanup phase of round number 1. I get 2 victory points to Kurtis's 3, and we'll go into round 2 next. Thanos is going first for you, Kurtis, in this round. What are you going to do, sir?
So Thanos is going to spend 2, and he's going to pull Cassandra Nova over here.
Oh, man. This is not good. Not good at all.
And then he will he'll punch her with 7 dice physical.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
Just 2.
Blocking none. She'll take 2. Okay. Second action. I take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Okay. It's better.
So 5.
Yep. Blocking none. I will play exceptional healing to keep her around.
Yeah.
Because that's huge.
Bonker for 1 and then exceptional for the other.
Yeah. I will. I'm just debating on what I want to do here.
You can do that too.
No, I'll just take the 1 point of damage. I'll just take the 1 because you got nothing else, right? On this, okay. Yeah,
So
she'll take the 1 point of damage. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, Thanos will spend 4 power on some portals.
Okay.
So you get Domino to a
there.
safer range and
Logan as well.
Logan as well.
Okay, sounds good. And mind gemming. And Nova is all the way over there now. I like it. All right, Cassandra Nova's going for me. My thoughts were to do a mental domination to him, move him, attack into her. Because what's his defense? Physical is 3, right?
Corvus is 3, yeah.
Yeah. And then bounce off of that is what I was hoping. But, yeah, that was my idea, but I don't know if I want to do that. So, tempted. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move just to be within 3 of Black's Swan, so just on the other side of this barrier over there. I'm going to do 3 to play Mental Domination. I'm going to move Black Swan short. And I just want to bring her on the other side of Thanos over here. Something like that. Just within 3. She's going to attack herself.
Yep.
I also will be doing my... what the heck is it called?
Your psychic distraction.
Psychic distraction, thank you. So Mental Domination becomes 6 dice into you.
Yep.
And I get to reroll all of your defense rolls as well. So that's 4, sorry.
Yep.
You can reroll all of those. I think is it all of them? Add dice blank. You may reroll any number of opposing defense dice in the defense roll. So yeah, all your successes you can reroll.
Yeah.
All right, so you're blocking 1.
And you have no wilds I can reduce, so
yeah,
I'm
so
taking 3.
You're taking 3 damage, which is good.
And then we'll roll for your
let's see if my psychic distraction goes off, spending 2 for that. It does. You take a point of damage from that, and I get to move short. And move short back there so I can have her within 3. I'm now going to do a, let's do a mental possession for 1, leaving her on 2 power. So that's 6 dice. I just need 2 more here. And this is your weakest, right? Yes. You block it. I do get to advance you, so I'm just gonna bring you over this way.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to do my tricks and traps thing again with my last 2 power. That is 2 points of damage.
And then I'm just
okay. So yeah, I move Cassandra Nova over here by Honey Badger. She also heals a point of damage at the end of that because of healing factor. And she's done there.
And then I have my card Blood to Spare, so before Black Swan's death, I can spend 3, and then I can attack into anyone.
Sounds good to me.
So my only option, I think, is a 1 dice range 3 eye beam into Logan there.
Okay, it's energy?
Yeah, it'll be 5 dice energy.
Okay. I will spend...
Oh my goodness.
I was going to say I was going to spend my dossier thing to increase it, so... There we go.
Oh, he gets a good
that's
roll
not
too.
bad. That's not
2
bad.
crits to go in,
Yeah. So that's 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 into 3. Yeah.
That's 3 damage. Not bad.
Yeah.
And you drop the dossier as well. So I think that's just going to go right within 1 of Logan. I am incinerated, and I do take 3 points of damage. But yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Gonna go, and he's gonna try to do something against Logan here. So
okay,
he'll throw a 5 dice energy atom splitter into Logan with 1 less dice there, and we'll see what happens.
That's true. So that's 2. That's
so
4
so far.
I'm blocking 2.
Yeah.
I forgot that I can boost my defense. I got to remember this.
Oh yeah, roll those.
No,
you can do those as your defense ones.
No, it's all good. I'll just save it. So I block 3.
2 and 1.
Takes 1. And doing it again, I am increasing my defense. I got to remember to do this because like I've forgotten so many times.
Yeah.
So yeah. 3.
Right, just doing 3.
Blocking 1. That's 2. That is enough to daze him, unfortunately. And you are done. Nothing else with Corvus?
No, that's me. I'm all activated or dead.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Honey Badger's going for me then next. She's going to do a move, followed by a move to be within 1 of everybody. I guess I could have spent a power. She can't interact, never mind.
Can't interact,
Can't interact. So yeah, she'll just do the double move and hang out there for her activation. Domino's going to go for me. She's going to go within 1 of the dossier over there, pick it up for a power. And then she's going to start doing some rapid fire goodness. Yeah, 6 dice rapid fire. Who do I want to go into, Corvus or Thanos? I think Thanos has to go down, I think. So here we go, 6 dice rapid fire now because I got the dossier. I will spend for the crit on that.
Yeah.
So I get 2 crits. So that is a bunch. Oh, I got 2 crits in there. Fuck. I'm spending a second one. I didn't even realize there's 2. So yeah, I'll take out all the failures. So that is 7 going into Thanos with rapid fire.
I can't roll that up, so he just he takes 4 and he's down.
Okay, sounds good. I gain a power from that, but instead I will just pick that up because it's just going to come right there.
Dice.
So now she has a dossier and a hammer. Sabretooth is going to be moving over here. Then he's going to use, no matter the cost, spend... Actually, he's not going... do I suffer damage? 1? And spend his 1 power?
I guess you have to with the hammer to play it anyway.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You're absolutely right. So he'll suffer 2 damage. So he can play Bloodthirsty Onslaught. It's going to be 7 dice going into Corvus, though.
Yep.
7 dice going into Corvus, who rolls 1 less dice, too, because you have Ankle Biter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's not what I wanted out of that, but it is 4 going into Corvus.
With the Pierce.
With a Pierce.
Okay, reality. So, takes
3?
3 minus the reduction, so takes 2.
Well, I have Pierce, so it goes to... that goes to blank, right?
So it goes to blank. Yeah, it takes 3.
Takes 3. And then you're also bleeding, so... And then I get placed within 1 of you. So he's going to come over here and just contest that center objective. Cleanup phase of round 2. I have 2 hammers and 1 point. Going up 3 points. And you're going up 1 because you just have a hammer on Corvus over there.
Yep.
So that's it. We'll come back with round 3.
He's going to go here.
All right.
He's going to spend 4.
Okay.
And he's going to do a range 3 death blow. And I have a feeling you won't let me do this.
No,
but I will target Domino.
Too dangerous to ignore.
Yeah.
Onto Honey Badger.
So it's going to be 8 dice with that hammer attack into Honey Badger.
Is it physical?
It is physical.
Okay. I'm going to boost it, FYI.
Yeah. No, that's a Corvus roll.
That is a Corvus roll.
So it'll 6.
6. Blocking 1. That will be 5, and that will be enough.
Yeah, and I did get my trigger for the strike.
Okay. And you get to move with this? Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'll move, and then I got the trigger there, so I'll do my 5 dice strike into Domino.
Okay. Domino's gonna do nothing about that, except take it.
Oh, I don't roll crits into her?
Yeah. Blocking 1, she'll take 1.
Yeah. You want to spend 1 to...
Oh yeah, I might as well. So I take none. Absolutely, yes. I completely forgot. Thank you, sir. Going all in with Domino.
Yeah. So Thanos is going to Death Decree to add 4 dice.
Yeah.
Corvus will spend 3 to count blanks, so it'll be a 10 dice strike.
Is it 4 or 2 because he's not injured yet?
Oh, my bad.
Right?
I'm thinking Black Swan. Everybody else on my team
is injured. I'm gonna go with another boosted up after you dazing Domino, the 1 token or Honey Badger. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, 8 dice counting blanks.
Yeah.
No crits roll in, but they do still count. So. Yeah. 7 successes.
Okay.
With a pierce.
Domino says she needs to make a bunch of these. Not enough to survive.
Yeah, with the pierce.
That's with a pierce. That's 6. That's Domino removed. Dossier's moving down here, and Corvus is picking up another hammer. That's not good. Anything else from Corvus after Domino is removed?
Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to spend 3 off of Black Swan.
Yep.
And play Inspiring Monologue.
Okay.
And that's going to go on Corvus. I think I want to keep him alive. No, you know what? It'll go. Logan's right there. That's not good. It's going to go on Corvus, and we're gonna try to keep him up with those hammers.
I like it. Sounds good to me. Logan's going to go for me. I'm going to spend 3 power for his, what I do is not very nice. I'm going to be targeting into into Corvus over here. So it is going to be a 5-die X/. Okay. That's 4 with a pierce.
All right, Corvus, going to roll that in.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to re-roll. Kind of crazy Corvus rolls, but he can re-roll the one that counts as a crit, and then the other one counts as a crit.
From your Inspiring Monologue? Yeah.
So blocks 3.
Okay.
So takes 1.
Well, I have pierce.
And then the reduction.
Yeah. So the pierce knocks it down to taking 3 because you were blocking 3, right?
Yeah. Damage reduction down
takes
to
2 and then 1. Yeah, so I gain 1 power from that. And be placed first and then throw you. I'm just going to throw you. I'm just going to throw you over here.
Yep.
I'm just going to have you collide with that.
It takes 1 more.
It takes 1 more, yep. And then before I do my next action, I am going to spend a power to pick up the dossier. And then I'm going to do my Tornado Claw, which is 4 power. So I'll have 2 power left afterwards, and I'll be able to hit both Thanos and Corvus. The question is, where do I want to go? Do I want to go after Thanos Blast or Corvus Blast?
Yeah,
okay, Tornado Slash. Let's go into... I think what I want to do is, I know it puts Logan into more harm's way this way, but I think that... if I place him in the center, he's closer to my other characters. That if I can do stuff and affect you, at least that way, it's not all the way over here and I have to move to pick things up. So I think I'm going to go after Corvus first. It's going to be a 9 dice. I'm still within 3 of Honey Badger. I don't know if I could have gotten out of 3 of her.
With the dossier, yeah.
With the dossier and everything. So it's going to be 9 dice, Tornado Slash. Did you take a point of damage from your bleed on Corvus, actually? You didn't at the end of his activation. He should be dazed. Because that was his bleed from Sabretooth. FYI. Just thought of it. Okay, so that changes things. If you are dazed, I will pick up both those hammers. It would almost be worthwhile to just run away. Right? At that point?
Yeah.
You could still get them probably with Thanos. I don't know.
I don't have the portal anymore, so it's a bit harder.
Yeah. Let me figure this out. Alright, so after lots of debating with Kurtis, I'm spending 2 power, his last 2 power to pick those up. He has a dossier. I could run, and I was thinking I could end up all the way over here somewhere. But Thanos could still place himself, move, pull me up short into a position. Then he could attack me.
Yeah.
With his 1 attack, because he would have 1 action left. Black Swan can then go if she doesn't die from Sabretooth. That's the other question. Can Sabretooth take her out? How much health does she have on the backside? 6?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ooh, that could be interesting, too, actually. Interesting, but not enough for me to do. So it's a question of the century. What do I do, Will? Kurtis? I caught myself at the end. I apologize.
Follow your heart.
I think Logan would say kill, so I'm going to kill.
All right.
This is going to be bad for me, but I'm going to kill. All right, Tornado Slash into Swan. Here we go. Well, that's a terrible roll. I do have 2 crits in there. And I have a wild, which you can turn into a blank, you said? Mm-hmm. There's, yeah, 4.
Yeah, so I'll roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so blocks 2, and I'll definitely spend the 2 to turn
both
your wilds
wilds
into blanks. Yeah.
All right, so you take 2 points of damage. I then get placed within 1 of you, so I'm just gonna see where that ends up on here. I guess something like this. Over there, like so. Black Swan's up next for you, Kurtis?
Yeah, Black Swan, she's gonna charge.
Okay.
And
just end right there. Just within 2?
Just within 2.
Okay. I have only 1 power, so I can't do anything about that. You are still within your Death's Decree range.
So she is going to spend 2 to charge.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thanos is going to spend 2 for the Death Decree.
Okay.
So it's going to give her a 9 dice.
Whoa. Big attack.
Yeah, it's going to be a 9 dice strike into Nova.
Yeah, because 5 normally, right?
Yeah.
And then +4 because you're injured with Death's Decree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nova's
That's a good
dead.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah. Nova's dead. I have 2 dice. I block 1. She's gone.
Yeah.
Second action for her. It's just going to move.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
She's going to move over to here.
Yeah.
And spend 1 to
pick up that
hammer.
I like it. Well, that leaves me Sabretooth. He's going to start making some claw slashes into Thanos. Mm-hmm. 6 dice because of the hammer.
Yep.
3 with a crit. 4.
Nothing, so takes 3.
Okay. I gain 3 power from that.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a claw slash, but this time I'm going to do stop squealing and die. So it adds 3 dice to the next claw slash or bloodthirsty onslaught. So we'll do that. It's going to turn it into a 9 die claw slash.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bad.
That's
your pierce of 5, 6.
6 with a pierce.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And bleeding.
Oh, okay.
So.
I block minus the pierce.
Yeah.
With the reduction is 4 damage.
4 more damage.
Thanks.
And that leaves you at
2 health left.
2 health. Ugh. And before I end Sabretooth's activation, I am doing Catch Runt, and I'm just going to throw Thanos back, far away from everybody.
Fair enough.
That's the hope, at least. And he will end his activation and heal 1 point of damage. Thanos is going to go.
Alright, so we're going to...
even thought about the portals.
We're going to Space Gym to the portal.
Yep.
And we'll hope we get some fortunate portal luck.
Yeah. Let's see what you roll.
Spend 1.
To interact.
Yep.
It is a block.
Shield does get it, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to choose another portal and be placed within 1. I completely forgot about that. Should have thrown them down somewhere over here, but I guess it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go here.
Within 1, yeah. Makes sense.
And I think we just gotta try to punch Logan as hard as we can a few times and see what happens. So
sounds good.
It'll just be a 6. I'll spend for my Oh, you also get the damage off that. I'll start with the 6 dice.
You also get the damage off of what?
Off of the throw if I do that. So I'll do the 6 dice strike.
Okay, I will boost Logan's defense.
Yep.
So it becomes a 6.
Makes sense. Pretty good. Yep,
4. Definitely cocked.
Yep, reroll that.
That was not 1. So we got 1 so far. 2.
Okay, so
he takes 2.
And no wild.
No wild, so he'll take 2. And yeah. Doing another attack. What are you doing, Kurtis?
Yeah, I'll spend 3 to do his spender, so an 8 dice Cosmic Blast.
Who are you going into first, I should say?
Logan.
Okay, so increasing his defense again. So 6 dice.
1 more.
Is this your spender?
Yeah, this is the spender.
Okay. Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh no.
That's good.
Oh no. Here we go. Ah. Alright, so you take him out. That will do it. You do drop the hammers and dossiers.
Yeah, so we'll put the dossier over there.
Yep.
And he'll pick up
Both hammers.
both hammers.
And he'll take a point of damage as well.
Yeah.
Cleanup phase of round 3. You are scoring 4 victory points, Kurtis, and I am scoring 2 victory points. And we're going into round 4 next. I do have priority, but I only have 2 models left.
Probably can't do this.
Yeah. Sabretooth. I'm going to activate him. He's going to do a Bloodthirsty Onslaught for 2 with his 2 remaining power. It's going to be a 7-die attack into Corvus over here. I'm hoping for something. That is not enough. That's only 2. Blocking 1. So you'll take 1. And Sabretooth, I think, is being placed right there. Now I'm going to try to do a Claw Slash into your 6 dice. I need some better dice here, because my dice have not been very kind, and you have rolled some really good dice at times where it was clutch. That is not what I needed.
No.
That is not what I needed at all. That's 2. Block none. So do another one. Not enough. That's going to be game at this point in time. Alright, so that is it for Sabretooth. Well, what are you going to do at this point? You got 2 people that can just go and murder people, and yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess I got 3 people.
Yeah.
I guess I think Corvus goes first here.
Okay.
And we did measure 2 to Honey Badger, so he's going to spend...
something.
Yeah, he's going to spend 4 for the Death Blow.
Okay.
And 3 for counting blanks.
Sounds good to me.
And
Death Decree.
Thanos is going to Death Decree it.
Yeah.
And we're going to just make sure the Badger does not live long enough to attack Thanos. So I think that's 11 dice counting blanks.
I think so,
this
sir.
Is
scary.
This is the Black Order special here, isn't
it?
So 2 skulls. You know, all those blanks that you think do nothing.
They actually add up.
So I take the skulls away. I did get the... oh, no wild for the...
Flurry.
Flurry. That could be big.
Yeah. Well, you got her anyways.
Yeah.
Yep. That's something. Yeah, so she takes off 2 of those and still is out. I think I'm gonna call it there. There's nothing else that I can really do. You're still gonna do another attack into Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Thanos is gonna do an attack and Shake, so he's still around. That gets you a bunch of victory points right there. And then you got all 3 hammers and at least 2 of those. So that's going to be 5, putting you up to 13. I'm not going to be able to catch you next round. So we'll just call it and we'll come back with the after action report. And we're back. Will and I were talking. So basically what has happened with us, just theoretically, I think Will would have won this anyways.
Who's Will?
There's Kurtis. Oh my gosh. Why am I doing this today? I am so sorry.
It's late. It's late.
Oh
it's all
my
good.
gosh. No, I apologize. It's super bad, man. Super bad. Okay, Kurtis and I have been talking. I think he won the match, and I conceded that already. But we played it out because he's like, no, I think you got a chance here. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. So what's happened is you did a Death Decree. All your second attack into him did 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Still kicking. Thanos did 3 points of damage with his big energy blast.
Yeah, he
with
did,
10 dice.
left him on 1.
Left him on 1.
And then
that forced Black.
Weed.
Yeah, or else he was gone.
Yeah.
Black Swan then was like, okay, you got to take him out. Came over. Dazed him, dropped the hammer, and then came back.
Picked it up for 5.
At the end of this round, you would be sitting at 13, and I'd be sitting at 7. Going into the next phase, I am sitting on 8 power. Will's like, you got lots of things you can do with Sabretooth, which he's not wrong. It's just I have to kill all of them. So there's 4 damage left on her.
Yep.
1 damage left on him. And how much?
4 damage left on Kurtis.
Yeah, so that's a lot. So I think the first thing would be first, I would have to throw Kurtis into Thanos to try to get the hammers. I think. And that would be 3 power, throwing Kurtis into Thanos. He can't land there, so he'd go back to where he was. That would take it.
Take the 1.
Yeah, that would daze him. That would drop 2 hammers, which I would then pick up from that. So at this point, theoretically, again, at this point, it's like, do I go into Kurtis or do I go into Black Swan? Black Swan has 2 hammers, has 4 damage left, no damage reduction, right? Is that true? I have enough
just
power.
Blink Skull, and I think you need to kill Black Swan or she can run away with 2 hammers and sit on a point and end the game.
So I think I have to, pounce into her for 3 to try to do as much damage to her as possible. Block him 1, so you take 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
I then would have to do a Claw Slash. But that's not really going to help me either, though, when I think about it, because I can only pick up necessarily 1 hammer. So here is a 7 dice into you. That's probably going to daze you. Yeah. That's probably going to daze you. I do the 1.
KOs her.
I would pick up the hammer. And then I'd have to do the exact same thing into Kurtis. Again, this is all hypothetical. All hypothetical. And the this hammer is just going to come back here.
Yeah.
Something like that. Within 1. I'd have an 8 die Claw Slash now into Kurtis. I wonder what would have changed if I went the other way around.
If you attacked first, you might have got more power to pick up the other hammer.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Kurtis wise. If I went after Kurtis, I'm not sure. It's all dependent because you could have all canceled all the wilds and everything, right? So then 8 die attack into Kurtis. All right. And that's a lot. That's 7 going into you.
With a pierce.
With a pierce. That would take out Kurtis as well. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because that's you're blocking 1.
Yeah, that would
I pierce it, it would be 0, and that would also take out Kurtis, and then I'd pick up that hammer, and I'd technically win the game.
Sabretooth is the greatest character in the game.
That's insane. We'll come back with the after action report.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, guys, with the after action report. You just saw the match between myself and Kurtis.
Yeah.
I technically conceded to him, but we went back and we played through the round to see what would happen. A couple things with that, as you were explaining, is that you were forced to bring Black Swan towards the center due to the fact that if you stayed over with your 1 victory point and 1 hammer, and I did get rid of Thanos and Kurtis in that turn, like I could have.
Yeah.
At the end of round 16, we both would have been at 16 victory points.
Yeah.
Because I would have still scored 2 going up to 9, and you would have scored 2 less going up to 12.
Yeah.
And then we would go from there.
Yeah, no, it would have been interesting.
11. Yes, you were at 8. You would have went up to 11.
Yeah.
And then, something like that.
Yeah, because when I feel like the game started very much in my favor. And, everybody started dying. But then you did have a really good Nova turn where she took out Black Swan and got to enough safety that I couldn't just take her off the board.
Instantly, yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
I was hoping she would be around a couple extra turns to heal that damage, right?
Yeah, sit on the point there and all that stuff.
She could have picked up the hammer next turn and sat on that point was the point. I didn't have the power to do it on the turn that I was on, but it is what it is. So
yeah, and then from there it was just a lot of killing back and forth, and I think this is why a lot of Black Order players who are much better than I am and have much more experience, they almost like it wider so that you can't focus all your fire into Thanos.
Yeah.
And when I activated, if there was anybody left that I didn't kill, they were going into me very aggressively and then healing some of the damage, and it made for a really interesting ending where Sabretooth on full power is he's just insane.
He wasn't even on full power. He was on 8 power out of that, right?
Yeah.
So I think at each time almost everybody had, on my side of the list, everybody had a time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Domino did really well, putting a ton of damage on Thanos.
Yeah, with the dossier too. Yeah.
And then she got the dossier, did it again. I think Logan even performed fairly well on the turn that he had the dossier, right?
Yeah.
And they just like shared it around. Everybody's like reading this dossier for information on how to take out Thanos in the Black Order. And
Yeah,
like secret
exactly.
knowledge, right? Sabretooth didn't have a dossier, but he still did well. And like, yeah, he's beastly when he gets powered up. Like I haven't played Brotherhood yet since I've painted up Pyro and Blob and him.
Right.
I want to, because I like the Brotherhood, because I'm
Yeah.
an X-Man fan, and you know, a lot of people claim that he was right. That's a different conversation, but they're just such a good list, and I think this Sabretooth is going to do phenomenal in a Brotherhood list with Magneto's leadership, because the amount of power that he can pounce regularly, he can throw characters regularly, and increase the amount of dice that he has, and him, Juggernaut, and Magneto, like that's 9, that's 15. Throw Toad in there for the objective plays, and that's now friggin' what, 17 threat, right?
Yeah, I mean when you have the option for Juggernaut to slide through terrain on the first turn and really start unlocking some of their abilities. I think with Sabretooth, if on turn 2 he can start with a pounce, maybe make 2 attacks and get enough power to throw. Yeah. That's a lot of damage and a lot of power that he gets that ball rolling quite fast.
I agree.
And he brings so much control on top of what Brotherhood already has.
Yeah. Between Magneto and the ability, like even with Juggernaut, if he places himself or plays it right. Talking about Brotherhood, even though we're not here, it just sort of went that way because of Sabretooth, but there's something there, and it will be a list that I will be playing too, side by side with this list, I think, because I like them both. There's the X-Men was a cartoon that I loved, and all these characters are from them, right? So,
I think Sabretooth, I think a lot of the attention went on Logan as kind of the obvious, he's so great, runs a flank, all this, and but I think Sabretooth might prove to be the winner of that.
Oh man, I don't even know. That's dicey. Like Sabretooth is fantastic, but Logan right now, I think Sabretooth, not taking anything away from him, great. But I think the step up that Logan has had with this new character is just fantastic. Does he do as much? He can throw. Or no, he can throw, right? He can place. He has Pierce on all his attacks. He has a beam, 7-die beam now, beam 3. Like that's pretty huge, right? With a place on the last person. Like it's like Sabretooth can do a lot too, but so can he. It's hard to say. And them both together is really where you want to be anyways.
I think that's the plan. You go to your tournament tomorrow, you play them both in Weapon X, and you go and kill everybody.
That's the idea, right? I want to table everybody tomorrow. We have discussed and changed my list too for tomorrow. But maybe that will be another day. We can talk about the tournament and stuff like that. Maybe we can start talking, having like a sit down and chat at the end of our games, and do like a weekly chat. So it's like we have a battle report and an after action report, but then we can talk tactics and like make a list up and be like, okay, this is what we're presenting, and then have like a fun little chat list like that.
That could be good. Fun. Preview the next week's match with the list that we make. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I think that's a great idea. So
I like it.
Curtis, dude, not Will. Will, Curtis. I apologize so much. I really do, dude. Like, I don't know why I've done that tonight. I apologize to the viewers too, because it happened so much. I feel bad.
I'm deeply offended, and
he is.
Blackfyre should be canceled, and no.
Hashtag cancel Blackfyre.
Cancel Blackfyre. All right.
So, but thank you again. I appreciate this. This was great, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. So if you haven't yet, check out Torchlight Games and Hobbies in the link in the description down below. Also, if you like the content that we are creating here on the channel, you can support the channel through Patreon as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.